So good morning everyone. In this class, let us discuss about sets. In the previous class, you have already seen lists. In this class, we will discuss sets, and the next video we will discuss about dictionaries. So when we think about sets, okay. So what is a set? Set is a collection of unique objects. So in set, we will have unique objects only. Okay, there won't be any duplicate. So, and one of the main use cases of sets is to remove duplicate values. And set is an unordered collection. So we doesn't have a particular order. So the order in which you give the elements to the set is not at all preserved. And sets are mutable. Okay. So how to create a set? So to create a set, we have two methods. One is using literal notation by using curly braces. And the second one is by using the set constructor. These are two ways to create a set. So when we think of creating a set, there were two ways to create a set. You can also see this. Let's try to create some sets. I want to create a set S, for example. S is equal to, I said that we can use literal notation, that is by using the curly braces. Here I can pass the elements of the set using comma separated values. Okay. So when I run this, I will have a set S. You can see this. When I look at the type of this particular element S, it should be set. You can see the class set. This is one way of creating the set by using the literal notation. And it is not possible to create an empty set. For example, by using literal notation. For example, I want to create an empty set like this without passing any value. When I run this, okay, it is running. If I check this type of S, then it is telling that it is dictionary, which is not a set. So you should remember that it is not possible to create an empty set using literal notation. So what is the other way of creating set? We can create a set by using the constructor set. For this, we can pass any iterable. For example, I am passing 1, 2, 3 list. List is an iterable. Now, if we check the elements in the set, you can see that set contains 1, 2, 3. And if we check the type of S, we can see that it is a set. Okay. So, can we create an empty set now? If I say S is equal to set, without passing any iterable to that, if I check S, it is set. You can see that it is an empty set. If I say type of set, enter, it is, type of S, you can see that it is a set. This is how we can create a set. Okay. So when you think of creation of sets, there are two ways. One is by using literal notation. As I said, we can use curly braces for that. And it is not possible to create an empty set using the curly braces. This is something we should remember. The second method is by using the set constructor. Okay, by using the set constructor, we can pass an iterable to this set. Whatever we pass, we can create a set. For example, if I try to pass a string to the set, we save it in some variable S. And if I now check this, okay, we can see this. The order is not preserved. HELLO, there were 5 characters in this, whereas I got only 4 elements in the string. Okay, L is repeated twice actually, but we already told that set is a collection of unique elements. Okay, there won't be any duplicates. So L is taken only once. Even if you pass number of duplicates into the set, duplicates will be removed. For example, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, again 1, 4, and I close the set S. Okay, let us check the values in the S. You can see that it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the duplicate values, that is 1 and 4, are automatically removed from the set. So the main use case of sets is to remove the duplicate values. Okay, that is about set creation. Okay, then how to add elements into a set? If I want to add elements into the set, what are the different ways? One is by using the method add. If I use a method add, I can add a single element into the set. The second one is by using the method update. When I use the method update, okay, I can add number of elements into the set. For example, I can pass a list to that. All the elements in the list will be added to the set. Let us check it. So just I want to check the method add. For example, s is there, s dot add. If I say 5, enter. Check the values in s. You can see that 5 is added to the particular s. If I say s dot add 15, enter. Now let us check s. Okay. So it was possible to add any element to the set. Can we have different heterogeneous elements in the set, different types of elements in the set? If I want to check it, s dot add. If I say I want to add some character a, so check s. So now you can see this a is also there. So I can have a string, an integer, a floating point number, everything mixed types can be there in the set. Let's say 1.5. If I check s, okay, it is also possible to add that element. So we can add a single element using s. What happens if I try like this? S dot add. If I say hello, enter. Now check this. Hello is treated as a single element and it is added in s. That is how the s dot add will work. Okay. It is not possible to add any mutable objects. For example, s dot add. If I want to add a list here, okay, list 2.3, 4.5. Then let us see what will happen. It is telling that unhashable type list cannot be added to the set. We cannot add unhashable type. Okay. For a element to be added to the set, it should be hashable. That means it should be immutable object. We can add a tuple because tuples are immutable. We cannot add a tuple. We cannot add a list to the set. For example, if I say s dot add and I am passing a tuple here 1, 2, 3 and run this. When I check s, you can see that a tuple is added to the particular set. Okay, this is how we can use this add method. What is the other method we had? Update. S dot update. So for the update, I can pass any iterable. For example, if I pass hello, so check it what is happening here. When I check s, this particular elements are added separately. You can see that h is somewhere there, e, l, o, and they are not ordered. Okay, the order in which you are giving it is not preserved. Hello is added somewhere in the middle. It is coming first. Okay, this is added now, but e is coming here, and every element is treated separately when I am using update. When I am passing hello, okay, it is taking it as a iterable and separating every character and adding each character to the set. That is what will happen when we use update. These are methods to add elements to the set. Okay, so now we know how to add elements, we know how to create, and I think you remember to create we have two methods. One is literal notation by using curly braces. Second one is set constructor. Okay, to add elements we said there were two methods. One is add and the second one is update. Okay, so how to remove elements? Can we remove elements from the particular set? If I want to remove an element from the set, what are the different methods? We got remove, discard, pop and clear. When I say remove, it will remove a particular element. Whatever the element you pass, that element will be removed. There is no question of indexes in set because we never know where a particular element is stored. That is the position at which a particular element is stored. So there is no question of indexes in sets. So if I want to remove, I have to give the value. If I want to discard the element also, I have to give the value. We can pop. Pop means it will remove one element and it will display which element is removed. And clear will clear all the elements. There were four methods: remove, discard, pop, clear. Let us check all this. So our S is here already. In the S, I want to remove this particular 1, 2, 3. This tuple I want to remove. Then what should I do? S dot remove. So here I am passing the tuple 1, 2, 3. Run. Let me check S now. You can see that 1, 2, 3 is removed already. Okay. That is how the remove will work. But there is a problem with remove, that is when we give a value which is not present in the set. For example, I am giving 34.4. Okay. So it is a number, I did not put the quotes and run it. See, it is telling key error. So when we use remove, a key error will be raised if the element is not present in the set. So this is something we should remember. The second method is discard. So if I want to use discard, I can pass the element. For example, I want to remove this, discard this element 1.5. So I am passing 1.5 here. Okay. Then in this case, you see that the element is discarded. Let me check. 1.5 is not there in the S. Okay. Then if I say like this, S dot discard, if I say some string here and try it, it's not showing any error here. That was the difference between remove and discard. If I pass some element which is not present in the string to the method discard, it is not going to raise an error. But what is happening when I pass an element which is not present in the string to the method remove, it will raise key error. That is one thing we should remember. The another method is pop. We can see the difference. If I say s dot pop, and to the pop I am not giving any value, it will pop some element. We don't know which element will be pop. Okay, but the element which is being removed will be shown to us. You can see that hello is removed. Okay, if I check s now, okay, this is the case. Again, if I say s dot pop, enter, one is removed. Okay, if I check s now, this was the set I got. So that is one method. And last method I said is clear, s dot clear. So clear will clear all the elements. The set will become empty. Let me check s. It has become an empty set. Okay, these are the different methods we know about removing elements from the set. There were 4 methods. One is remove, discard, pop and clear. This discard and pop are going to raise key errors. Pop will raise a key error if you try to remove an element from an empty set. For example, if I try this now, s dot pop, already the set is cleared, it is empty. When I try this, it is raising key error. Pop from an empty set. You are trying to remove from an empty set, which is not possible. Okay, this is about removing elements in the empty set. Okay, so then let us look at the next topic. How to add elements, we have already gone through that. We said there are 2 ways, add and update. How to remove elements, we have already seen that. Okay, then let us look at different set operations. So we know in mathematics we have gone through a number of set operations: union, intersection, difference, symmetric difference. These are 4 different methods. Okay, let us try to run those. Union, for example, I got S and this which is empty. Now I want to add some elements in this S. 1, 2, 3. Now S is 1, 2, 3. I am creating S1, which is equal to, let the elements be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I can do all these operations on this. If I say S1 S dot union S1, so this will return union of these 2 sets. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be the output. Okay. When we say union, the elements from both the sets will come. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I want to find the intersection of these 2 sets, that is the elements common in both the sets, I can say that S dot intersect intersection S1. So the common elements are only 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 2, 3 are common. Let me see. That is intersection. Okay. What are the other functions we have seen? Difference. Okay, and symmetric difference. When I say difference, for example, S minus S1 will be 1. That is the elements in S which are not present in S1. That is answer will be 1. If I say S1 minus S, then 4, 5 will be the output. So if I say S dot difference S1, then we get 1. Okay, in the same way, if I say S1 dot difference S, run it, we get 4, 5. Okay, this is about difference. And what is symmetric difference? Symmetric difference is, for example, we are trying to remove all the elements from the intersection part. The elements which are present in both the sets will be removed, and the elements which belong to only one set will be returned. For example, if I say S dot symmetric difference S1, so you can see that in S there is 1 is the element which is only in S, 4, 5 are the elements which are only in S1. So output should be 1 and 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Let me see. This is what we mean by symmetric difference. These are all different functions we do in mathematics. Okay. The same functions we are trying to do in Python: union, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference. These are the main functions in set. Okay. By now we have seen different functions, like one is to add elements, add and update. Second one is union, intersection, difference, symmetric difference, and also to remove the elements we have seen the methods like remove, discard, pop and clear. Okay, these are all different methods we have seen. And the last topic is frozen sets. When I say frozen sets, I said that sets are mutable. We can change the sets. We can add elements to the set. We can remove elements from the set. Okay, this is all possible in the sets. Whereas when we think of frozen sets, it is an immutable form of sets. That is, the if a particular set is frozen set, then we say that we cannot add elements to that, or we cannot remove elements from that. We cannot do any modification to that. Okay, that is what we mean by frozen set. So frozen set can be created using the particular constructor called frozen set. So with this, I am closing the sets class. Thank you everyone for listening patiently.